Alright, so this guy was using Giant Graveyard with Dark Prince, Skeleton Army, Bats, and stuff. So Giant Graveyard is usually like a really tough matchup for 2.6. But this guy played really bad. So here he goes Graveyard and he goes Skeleton Army like that. Like that was like a really bad play. Like I stopped it really easy. Like he didn't even get any damage basically. So I go Hog. He doesn't have Skeleton Army in hand. So he has to go with Musketeer, and yeah, like right now it's looking really good. But the thing is, he's using Giant Graveyard, so after he used that Musketeer, that's when I knew he was using Giant Graveyard. So like I'm like it's not over yet. Like he can still easily beat me. So I just go for Oscar on left lane. He goes Giant. So right now we're even in Alexa. I just go for a cannon. So with Giant Graveyard, like the best thing to do is try to kill the Giant as soon as possible. So then your tower and your cannon, if it stays alive, it can like target the skeletons of the graveyard. So he does that. Like also another bad play. I can just kite the Dark Prince, and just lock the graveyard last second, and yeah, that was yeah, this guy's playing like really bad. Like I'm not really high right now. I'm just outside the top 1K. So these guys aren't that good. So here he doesn't have his skeleton army in hand, so I just go for another hog. Because he went with a snowball as well, so I decided to fireball the musketeer. If he didn't go for a snowball, I would have not fireballed it, because then I would have went 8, then he would have only went 4. But now he went 6, I went 8, so that's alright. So his tower is basically down, so all I have to do now is just defend. So I go for cannon, I go for musketeer, I go for ice golem, and I go skeletons. Ice golem, so the Dark Prince can tank for the skeletons, and skeletons can like DPS down the giant. And yeah, look how much damage he gets. Look at that, bro. He gets heaps amount of damage. If I lost this game, I would have been really mad, because this guy was so bad. Like you have no idea. So I just go for another musketeer, ice spirit. Go for another ice golem, skeleton and a giant once again. I just go for a log, another musketeer, ice spirit. Yeah, so I have to do now. He goes to skeleton army prediction, so luckily I didn't get for a hook, so I just went for hog like that. I just fireballed the bats, and yeah, GG's. And you know, I have to BM this kid because he's enjoying graveyard. Okay, so this guy was using E-Golem with Battle Healer and Elite Barbarians and Bomber and stuff. So yeah, I just go for Hog Iceberg. He goes with that. So he also rages right here. So I just go for a log. Ice Golem. Skeletons low, so the Bomber can't like kill the skeletons. And yeah, pretty good defense. So here he went pretty aggressive like with the rage spell. So I went Hog Rider. If he didn't go with the rage spell, I would have not went with the Hog Rider. But because he like pretty much like wasted 2 elixir, so I went Hog. So here, if he went Eagle in front of this, I would have 100% lost the game. But he probably didn't have enough elixir, so that was pretty good by me. So I just have to go for Musketeer, Ice Spirit, and yeah, good defense. So I just let this Musketeer go. He has to go with Bomber, which is good. 2 elixir out of his hand. So I just log the right lane. He goes with Eagle M, so I just go for the skeletons and then I go for a cannon. So I can like have my skeletons back like faster, because if he starts spamming everything in the bridge and I'm low in elixir, I'd rather have my skeletons. Because if I'm really low, I won't have enough for cannon and stuff. So I just go for Ice Spirit, kiting everything. The most important thing with defending Eagle and push is kiting the battle healer. Like make sure you kite the battle healer and then just deal with the Eagle like by itself. and like that's like the best way to defend it. So here he gets like decent amount of damage, but it's fine. Yeah, so make sure like you always have your eyes on to always kite the battle here. Like that's the best thing to do. So here I just go for Hog Ice Spirit, and he goes with Infinite Dragon. Like that was pretty bad because my Hog Rider still takes out his tower and the Musketeer kills his dragon. So it's pretty much a waste Alexa. So I just go for a log here. I just go for Musketeer. I just fireball all these. Go as a bomber. So I go for kite everything. Ice Spirit, log. So here was pretty scary. I went skeletons for the elite barbs to push them back. I went for another cannon, another ice bomb to push the elite barbarians back. Log, Ice Spirit, skeletons, push the elite barbarians back once again. Another cannon, another log to kill the bomber. Fireball, Ice Spirit, skeletons. Well, right now I'm just like trying to stall, and 3, 2, 1, 84 HP, and this guy was using Eagle, so you know I had to give him the BM. Alrighty, so this guy was using P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. Like I get so happy when I verse P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. Like it's so rare me versing P.E.K.K.A. Like especially like just P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. Like cause I've been versing recently a lot of P.E.K.K.A. Ram Rider with the Earthquake deck. That's pretty annoying, but like whenever I get P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam, I get so happy because like it's an easy matchup, and I rarely get this matchup. See, I just go for a cannon for his battle ram, and he went pretty aggressive with the fireball zap on my Hog Riders, and I got one extra positive with the battle ram, so I just went with the Hog Rider. Go for skeletons for the ghost to kill it quicker. So I just go for Ice Spirit. Here goes the bandit, pretty bad because I can just quiet everything and Musketeer like that, so it targets the bandit first and then the P.E.K.K.A. So here I was waiting for him to fireball my tower, my Musketeer in the tower, so I can get Hog opposite lane because he'll be pretty low elixir, but he didn't. So I didn't go Hog. But now he fireball, so I just go Hog. I go for skeletons because I knew who Electro was it, and my Hog will get 2 hits now. One, no, he went with the ghost, so he didn't get 2 hits. So I just go for an ice golem. I'll just go for Ice Spirit chip. Once again, another Hog. Here goes P.E.K.K.A. like pretty good placement, like my Hog gets no hits. So I'll just go for the Musketeer. I'll cannon up high, like I wanted to snipe his magic archer or something. He fireballs, he went really aggressive, like fireball and zap on my Musketeer, so I went Hog immediately. I went for another Musketeer. I tried to go for Ice Spirit up high so the Electro Wizard can like shoot at it, and my Hog would have got an extra hit, but it didn't. That's fine, my Hog Rider got 1 hit anyway, so it was pretty good. So I just go for Ice Golem in the bag. Skeletons, another Musketeer up high. So I go cannon up high. He goes really aggressive, so I went once again another Hog Rider. Skeletons Ice Spirit, so the Electro Wizard can like change target, and yeah, this is GG's. Alright, so this guy was using Sparky with a Goblin Giant and the Rage Spell and stuff, so he just Rage Spells my tower. So Sparky with the Goblin Giant is like harder, like if he had Spiky with Giant, it's so much easier. But Goblin Giant is harder because like it has the goblins in the back, it has more HP and stuff, it's just so annoying. So here I just let the Musketeer go because I knew he had Sparky. Once again, I hate defending Sparky in single elixir. It's like one mistake you can lose the whole game. Just go for Ice Spirit like Fire like that. Oh, let's go ahead Giant. Oh. So yeah, Goblin Giant. So here I try to go skeletons like towards like the left, like all the way to the left, so as minions can go towards go towards this. All the minions can go towards the Sparky, and I can just fireball everything. But like only like 3 of them went to this thing, so it was fine. So yeah, this guy was using Giant, so it's like Giant is so much easier. So I went skeletons like that just in case you went like prediction zap. Or like a prediction arrows or something. I don't think even had arrows, but it's fine. Like I'd rather be safe than sorry. So here, this was really annoying. Like I hate when I go hog the same time as you go spark in the same lane. That's really annoying. So I just go for a cannon. He goes giant. So I just go for musketeer, ice spirit, ice golem. I went for skeletons for the mini P.E.K.K.A, so it won't take out my ice golem. So Sparky can like shoot the ice golem and then he has to shoot the skeletons as well. But if the mini P.E.K.K.A was targeting the ice golem, then it would have taken out the ice golem, and then only the skeletons will be tanking. But only skeletons tanking is scary because if he goes to zap or something like, and the Sparky shoots and my musketeer, you could lose the whole like, game. So here I just fumbled with Sparky. Go with a log. Another cannon. He goes with that, so I just go for musketeer ice bar. So here, because he rage spell, I fireballed everything. If he didn't rage spell, I would have not fireballed. To be honest, I'd have just defended pretty easy by rage. So with fireball, I just log. Went for another hawk, skeletons. He goes his mini P.E.K.K.A and zap. So I just go for a cannon. Ice spirit, kited everything. So here I wanted to go for a hog, but I didn't like what, because if you got Sparky at the same time, then my hog would have gotten no hits and it would have been like scary. So I just went fireball log, and all I need now is one more fireball log, and yeah, GG's. Alright, so this guy was using the double heart, flying machine, mother witch, illy barbarians, that fireball bait deck. This deck is so annoying. Like your hog rider can't really break through. The good thing about this, like I have fireball cycle, so like, which is pretty good, but still like he has like 2 hearts, mother witch and flying machine. Like you can't fireball all of that. So I just went for a cannon. I just went for like the right lane. I just ignored the mother witch. And here, because like my right lane is like 500 more, like 500 less HP than the left lane, so I just decided to ignore the spear goblins. So like he's just evening up his damage, which is fine. So I just go for musketeer for his cannon car. I go for ice golem because I knew he has fireball, and I don't want like any of those to get a hit on my musketeer, because if he fireballs, my musketeer will just die. So I go for skeletons. This was annoying. The fire spear got on my tower. That was annoying. Fire spear does a lot of damage. He goes with that, so I'll just go for an ice golem. And I knew he had fireball, so I just went for the cannon up high. And because he doesn't have flying machine in hand, so he can't really snipe this. But he goes with cannon cart, I'm pretty sure, yeah. But it's fine because the cannon kills the cannon cart. Well, it's 1 HP, but I just log everything. And yeah, that was like okay, I guess. I'm up in damage, which is good. And I also have the log, so I can get like more damage in him if... This is pretty much just a spell cycle game. I just have to like defend his, like, take no damage and just fireball lock his buildings when he gives me the value and stuff, and just lock his tower, and yeah, like... Let's go for Skeleton's Ice Spirit. Even if he fireballs my Musketeer, he can't really kill it if I protect it well. So once again, I'm just fireballing his hearts when he gives me good fireball value on his weak side tower. I just fireball it. I'll just go for a log. Another Musketeer doesn't have his fireball back in hand, so it's fine going mask. Go for an Ice Spirit. Once again, just fireball the furnace. But this is like the scary part. Now you can just go that with cannon cart, and it's really scary. So I get Ice Spirit, log, and this was a really good ice golem. Like you pushed the cannon cart back, and then it started targeting the ice golem. So right now it's like looking really bad. Like it's pretty much no way I can win. So I just fireball this furnace. I went skeletons because I thought the fire spirit will hit my cannon and then will splash on my tower. So once again I just logged. I went hog rider. Pretty bad hog, but I completely forgot he has elite barbarians. If I didn't figure out, I would have not went with the hog because like it's pretty much a wasteful hog. So I just fireball the flying machine, ice golem. I just logged everything. I didn't want to go for a musketeer or cannon because you would just fireball it. So I go cannon. I just go for skeletons, musketeer, ice bear. He fireballs my musketeer, so I just fireball his furnace. Just go for a log. So once again, like if this is a spell cycle game, like I have a faster cycle and I have the log, so I can get like more damage in him easily. So I go skeletons, ice spirit. So I just go for another fireball on his heart, a log, ice golem, like cannon, skeletons. I go for another fireball on his flying machine. I just log this. Musketeer. He goes to the cannon cart like that, so I go for a cannon, try to snipe it. He fireballs musketeer, so I just fireball his tower, log. All I need now is one more fireball, and yeah, GG's. Alright, so this guy was using Golem Clone. Man, every deck right now is so toxic. Like Golem Clone, Goblin Drill, E-Giant, Sparky. Every deck is so toxic right now. So here, like right here, he goes with bats and he clones this, and look how much damage he gets. Like how annoying the bats. Look how much damage. Look at that. How annoying. So here I knew he was using Golem clones, which clone decks most likely has Skeleton Army, so I went Hog Log as well. And yeah, that was like really good. I mean, he's still up in damage, but that like it's like better than nothing, you know. I got like 2 hog hits or 3. And I'll just go for Ice Spirit. And right now he doesn't have his Night Witch for this Golem push, so I'm really happy right now. Cause with Clone, like the most annoying card is the Night Witch, like cause there's bats and stuff. But he doesn't have his Night Witch, so like I'm happy. Like I can defend this push really easy. Even if he clones, I can defend it easy. I just fireball the dragons, get skeletons for the golem. He goes with bats, so I just go for an ice golem, an ice spirit, and yeah, pretty easy defense. And here he clones this, like I don't even know why he cloned it. So yeah, I wanted to go for a hog, but I couldn't because I wouldn't have enough for a log. So I couldn't go for a hog rider. So yeah, I just go for hog and a log. He goes with a late lumberjack. So he played that Azura Alexa pretty much. So I'm up in Alexa, which is really good. So right now, all I have to do is pretty much defend. So I go Ice Golem in the back because I didn't want to get Ice Golem for the lumberjack. Like I wanted my Ice Golem for defense. Because for the Night Wish, when I fiber log it, I wanted to Ice Golem death damage kill the bats. But that was like pretty bad play because he almost wins the game because of that, of the of those two lumberjack hits. So I just go for another cannon, Ice Golem. I just fireball the dragons. So all I have to do now is just defend. Like I can suck with like multiple musketeers. I can't really do anything about it. Skeletons go for another log. Ice Golem. Ice Spirit. Skeletons. Cannon. I just logged the Night Witch. And look at that. The bats almost took out my tower. So I go for an Ice Golem. I go for a Hog immediately. Ice Spirit. Skeletons. And yeah, GG's. Alright, so once again, another tough matchup for me. This guy was using Lockbait with Inferno Tower, and you already know the deck. This is like a really tough matchup. So right here, like I was wondering what building he had. I was hoping for him having an Inferno Tower. Like, even if he has an Inferno Tower, the matchup is still tough for me, but makes it like a little bit easier than him having Tesla. So here I predicted the Princess, which was good. So here I'm like, please have Inferno, please have Inferno. Makes his matchup a little bit easier. So I go for a Hog, and he goes with Inferno Tower. So I'm like, alright, like I can win this. So right now I knew he didn't have Princess in hand, so I just went Skeletons in the back. He logs my right lane, so I went Ice Golem because he will most likely go Princess on the right lane because that's where he has more damage in. Because he went Goblin Gang in the back, so I just went for a cannon, like 3 for 3, and he can't really go for a Princess on the bridge. I'll just go for a Hog. Loki's Goblin Barrel. I'll just go for Skeletons. Ice Spirit once the cannon dies because I knew he had Princess back in cycle. I'll just go for an Ice Golem once again. So I go Hog left lane, so he has to rocket this. I mean, it's good, like 6 for 4 trade. So I get 2 positive. I mean, it doesn't really matter, like it won't even help me that much, but you know, it's better than nothing. So I just lock his Goblin Barrel. I get a Ice Golem Hog. I'll just fireball the Inferno Tower. Go for Skeletons, Ice Spirit, try to predict this Princess in the bridge. Another Ice Golem. So I just go for Hog behind the Ice Golem, but then I just fireball the Princess. I just go for another Skeletons. I just lock his Goblin Barrel, so I missed one of the Goblins, so that was annoying. Just go for Ice Golem Hog left lane. I just fireball his Inferno Tower. I go for Skeletons. Ice Spirit. Cannon, he went with Valkyrie, so that was annoying, so I just went Ice Golem Hog left lane and I went Musketeer. musketeer killed the princess and the Valkyrie, so it was pretty good. So I just fireballed the princess. I just logged the goblin barrel. Skeletons, ice golem for the goblin game. So here, I was gonna get, I wanted to go hog muskie on the bridge, but like right there, but for some reason like it didn't click on my musketeer, so it didn't work. But I mean, it was alright, I guess. But that was kind of annoying. I would have, you never know, I would have like probably got like a lot of hits with the musketeer or something. You never know. But for some reason, it didn't click on my musketeer. So I go ice golem hog. I just locked the goblin barrel. Yeah. So right now it's like looking really really bad. Like there's no way I can win this right now. It's like he's up in damage. He has rocket. And he can also lock my tower. I can't. I have to save my luck for his goblin barrel. So here, that was a pretty bad musketeer placement. Like, I don't know why he didn't rocket, to be honest. So here, this was also a bad log. Like, I wanted to log the Inferno tower as well, but I missed. So I just logged the left lane. Skeleton. Yeah, so right now there's pretty much no hope. So I just go ice golem and get cannon for his goblin barrel hog like that. Log. But here he misses the Inferno tower. So I fireballed his tower. And right now I needed my Hogwarts to get one more hit and boom, look at that, bro. That was insane. Alright, so this guy was using Giant Sparky with the Skeleton Army Bats, Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Inferno Minion Horde. So this Sparky deck is so much easier. It's like a really easy matchup. He goes Sparky in the back, so I'll just fireball. This fireball almost cost me the game because he had the minion horde, and if they get a giant spiky minion horde and you didn't have your fireball and single elixir and you didn't have your fireball, it could get really 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 scary. So right here I'm like, oh no, I lost the game. So I went ice spirit, other ice column, logged everything, skeletons, and yeah, I mean that was pretty good. I mean this was also annoying. His sparky gets a hit, so I mean, it's alright because like it could have been like much worse, and now I know what he's using. Like I know he has a minion horde, so I'll keep my fireball for the minion horde. And yeah, once again it was single elixir, like it's pretty tough to defend, but in double, like he's not gonna be able to get any damage. So yeah, I just leaked because I knew he had skeleton army, and I didn't want to go for a hog knowing he has skeleton army, and I don't have my log, so I just go for ice spirit chip. Musketeer left lane. So right here, my hand was pretty awkward. Like I didn't know what to do. So I just locked the right lane. I went skeletons, ice golem. I had to go for a cannon, and the spark actually got a hit on my left lane. And yeah, this was really really scary. Like my hand was kind of awkward. That's why like he got this amount of damage. But from now on, he's not gonna get any damage on my tower. It's double elixir. I know what he's using, and yeah. So even though he got a lot of damage in both my towers, like I'm not really stressed right now. So I just go ice golem hog because I knew he has skeleton on me. I was getting my fireball ready for his minion horde, but he didn't use his minion horde, so I was gonna get fireball. So he basically wasted a skeleton on me because my Hogwarts takes out his tower, and I just logged right lane. I went skeletons, ice spirit, ice golem, killing like that. That Sparky almost got a hit on my tower. Luckily I logged. So I went for the skeletons. And yeah, this is pretty much GG's. I'm pretty sure he just gives up right now. And yeah. Alright, so this noob was using Hog Earthquake with Tesla and NATO. Like really, he goes Earthquake first pay. So here I just logged the Tesla. My Hog Rider actually gets one hit, so it's really good. So this is a hard counter pretty much. So here I wanted to cycle back to another Hog because I 100% outcycle this Tesla. So I go Ice Golem, Hog. He goes Valkyrie, and right here he NATOs, but he misses his NATO. So this was really, really good. He also logs and my Hog Rider gets another hit, so this is really good. So here I just go for another Musketeer. I didn't want to go for an Ice Spirit because if you went Hog Earthquake left lane, I wanted to like you know that push with like how I push the Hog Rider with like any card, and then I can go my cannon all the way to like pretty much the other side of the other half of the field. Like right here I did it like that. So here he went 7 at Alexa and I went only 4. So I got a 3 Alexa positive trade, so I just fireballed his tower. Because if I go for a Hog, like yes, it will like he has to waste some Alexa on it, but I'll get no like damage. So I try for a fireball. So right now all I have to do is pretty much just stack musketeers on the lane that he's going to, because he can't really kill my musketeers. Like that's a good thing about this. But I can't really break through with my Hog. So yeah, I just go for a Hog, Ice Golem, and I go for a cannon. I went Hog, so you can't really like, go aggressive like Hog Rider with Valkyrie and Earthquake and stuff. If I didn't go for that Hog, he would have had enough for an Earthquake, and he would have Earthquaked my cannon and probably got a hit. Or I would have had to like log his Hog Rider or something, but now I can just use my log on the tower, on his tower. I just fireball and he'd log his tower right now. So I'd go for Musketeer in the back. Once again, you can't really like kill more Musketeers. So I just go for Ice Golem to block the Valkyrie like in the bridge, so I can kill the Hog Rider faster, and then my Musketeer I can just kill this Valkyrie. Once again, he goes with Tesla, so I try to open it by going Skeleton so my Musketeer can kill it. Destroy, sorry. So I just go for a log on his tower, go for an Ice Golem once again to block the Valkyrie, so then my tower, cannon, and my Musketeer can all target the Hog Rider. So I had to log here because it would have got a hit. So once again, I'm just stacking Musketeers left lane. I go Hog right lane, like so you can't really go aggressive left lane, you can't really go Earthquake right now. The Valkyrie actually gets a hit, which was annoying, but my Hog Rider also got a hit on his tower. So yeah, right now I'm pretty sure he just gives up, like he just noticed my tower. Oh, like after this push he does it. And yeah, like this guy hard counters me, so he's already know what I did. Yeah.